Good morning. It is April 27th, and if you didn't know, I am Dutch, which means I am celebrating King's Day today, which is basically the King's birthday. And for a large group of people, that means going out, getting drunk, getting wasted in the big cities. However, those crowds scare me to death. And there's also a large group of people that go to the flea markets and scope out the treasures. However, I'm going to a really big flea market next Sunday, and what my friend group and I always do is just sit, have a coffee, have like maybe 1 or 2 drinks, and then go out to dinner together. So let's start figuring out my outfit first. I barely have any orange, and it is kind of mandatory to wear orange. So I have one loewe top that is orange. So we're just gonna make that work. And besides that, I don't really know. There's this thing called a tompoes, which is basically a pastry filled with cream. It is not my favorite, but there's also a thing called a bananensoes, which is basically just the same thing but filled with banana cream, which is just delicious. So I'll show you those in a bit, and maybe I'll give you a little tutorial on how to eat it like a real Dutch person, because I always see people eating it with a fork, and no, you don't eat it with a fork because you smush it. You take off the top layer, and you eat the cream with the bottom, and then you eat the top layer last. However, I really don't like them that much, so I don't really eat them. But that's the way to do it. I still haven't had breakfast, but I'm about to have some breakfast, and then we're gonna do coffee with a pastry. So I'm taking you with me. You know what King's Day is like, as someone who loves Amsterdam but avoids Amsterdam as much as possible on King's Day, because King's Day in Amsterdam is just, that's not my type of thing. So let's do it. Hi, it is currently 2 days later, and yeah, it is Wednesday the 29th, and I thought I'd make the whole King's Day vlog into like a longer vlog, because today is my day off and I'm heading into the city with my mom, and tonight I'm gonna go to an event for The Devil Wears Prada 2, which is really exciting. And the rest of the week I'm working, but on Sunday I'm gonna go to the biggest Amsterdam flea market. So I thought it'd be fun to bring you along for these 2 days and make it into a whole big vlog. Currently I'm washing some of my empties from Lush, because I'm gonna make a pit stop at Lush and get some new things because I'm running out of a bunch. I have 2 empty samples that I got, and I have 2 Sleepy body lotion empties. I have a Sticky Dates one and a Happy Hippie from last year. It's looking gross. I'm so sorry. Of course, I'm gonna clean these up so the employees aren't like, don't hate me.
there is like
Okay, hi. I wanted to do a quick little haul and recap of today, and then I'm gonna close off the video here, edit it, and then hopefully post it tonight. The way back was kind of an adventure. The car broke down and we had to find someone with jump cables, but anyway, we made it home. We were there at 8 a.m. this morning, and I'm so happy we were, because we left at 12 with all the goodies. I usually don't do hauls this big. I kind of went a little crazy. So please don't assume that this is what I, like, the amount that I buy, like, weekly, monthly, I don't know. This is kind of a crazy haul for me. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna start with my craziest find of the day, and then also just the most expensive thing that I bought. New with tax. New with fucking tax. I paid 25 euros for this. I'm so happy. I saw this in a pile of stuff, and the girl's like, I've had this for 6 years, I don't wear it. So I was like, what do you want for it? And she was like, 25. I'm like, sold. Sold. If this was my only find of the day, I would have been just as happy as I am now. Insane. Insane. I'm so happy with this. So yeah, that's my most expensive find, and like I said, it was 25 euros. 2 more items of clothing. I got this Zadig and Voltaire sweater. 5 euros. So cute. I got this DKNY or Donna Karan New York velvet blazer. 10 euros. Insane. I got 2 records. I got Bruce Springsteen, The River, 10 euros. Not sure. I don't know if he's watching this, but I'm not sure. I might give that to my dad as a gift, but I might keep it myself. So if you see this, I'm so sorry. I might keep it myself. And then I got the Cure close to me, 8 euros. So the wait when we left at 12, there were people still coming in, but there were already like sellers getting ready to pack up because it was starting to rain so bad. It was like coming down like crazy. So I'm so happy that we were like ready to go because we got in the car just in time. Otherwise those records would have been done for us. I found a loewe bag. 15 euros. I paid 15 euros. Next, this was my last find. Crazy. I've been wanting like a pair of good sneakers because I'm not really a sneaker girl for a while now. And this was like one of the last booths we walked by. She said a lot of people were interested, but none of them like had the right size, and they were exactly my size. They're brand new Onitsuga Tiger sneakers, and they're so cute. I've been really into pink lately, so these are so adorable. Like, they're brand new. And guess what I paid? I paid €7.50. I didn't even have to haggle. Like, I'm not really a haggling type of girl. I don't think I haggled with anyone. There was like one person who, because, okay, so next thing, I saw this swan, and as you guys know, I'm really into antiques, and it's like sterling silver, like real silver, I don't know, but the woman said 5 euros, and I was like, well, I'm not really, like, I don't really want to spend 5 euros on this right now. Not that it's too much, I just didn't really need it. And her husband was like, just give it to her for 1 euro. So I paid 1 euro for this swan. I didn't have to haggle because I'm not really into haggling. If it's too much, I don't need it, you know? But that was a nice find. So I found an Acne Studios hat, 2 euros. Some trinkets. Wait, I'm not done. I have a book. You're standing on the book right now. I bought Frankenstein. Kind of overpaid for this, but like I said, I'm not really into haggling. It's kind of like pillbox antique kind of thing. I really love this. So I got a ring. This was actually my first find. This was 50 cents. This is so cool. I love this. So yeah, tonight is a Met Gala. I'm so excited. I always watch the live stream and I kind of stay up for it, like, as my event. Like, I love the Met Gala. I love it. So I usually stay up. I have to work tomorrow, but whatever, it's okay. The theme is, that's kind of like my vlog for today. This happened, by the way. This happened. So I'm gonna have to fix that again, because I think I showed that like a couple videos ago that this happened, but it happened again. So I think at some point I'm just gonna need to get a new closet or something. That was it for this vlog. I don't usually say this, but if you enjoyed, maybe give it a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me something about yourself. Tell me about your day. Tell me something good that's happening in your life. I'd love to know. And I hope you enjoyed. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one.